So now that we're a little bit more comfortable with the app interface, we're going to move to making the app more usable for us by loading maps, which is the first step. Now, with a free version of Avenza, we can have up to 3 usable maps on our device that we can use. Any maps that are stored after, we can view them, but we can't do anything to them. So they can remain on our device. But again, that basic limit is 3 maps. The Plus version, we can load up to, I believe it's 20 maps, and then the premium version is unlimited amount of maps. So there's 5 ways that we can start loading maps into the app. So the first way is the easiest and quickest way, and it's the open source base map. So this OSM base map that's included in the product is up here in the top. We can just click on that, and it starts loading up a map. So the restrictions with this map are this map relies on a data connection or Wi-Fi in order to update and to give you some detail. So you can see we're in the Okanagan here. So we're just going to keep zooming into Vernon. And you can see as we zoom in and we give it a second, the map starts filling out detail again, much like Google Maps does. So we've got Vernon, an area here. It gives us all of the street numbers, and if we zoom in even more, we can start to see some structure outlines, which is great for us. Again, that limitation, though, is that this map only exists when we have a data connection. Now, how we can get by that is by going down into our tool selector here, which we'll talk about a little bit more in a second. There's an option here for download offline region. So when we click this download offline region, it's going to bring us up a map of the area that we can download. Now, the drawbacks to this method are that it's stored on your computer and it will take quite a bit of space. So you just have to make sure you have enough on your computer or iPad or device that you're using. And so what we need to do is we can scroll or zoom in and out to find the area that we want to collect to save that map offline for us so we don't need a data connection. So, I could actually capture some of West Kelowna and Vernon. So that's a fair bit of area. That's as far zoomed out as I can go. The map doesn't get any bigger than that area, and that's quite a bit of information. So what maybe I'll do here is we'll zoom into Vernon to make the file just a little bit smaller for what we're working with. So this Vernon area here, and all I've got to do then, once I've got the area that I want to capture in this image box here, we'll just click download, and then we'll give a name to the map. So we'll just call this Vernon. So now we see that the map is going to start downloading. And we can pause that download here as it's working. So there it goes. It's starting. This one's going to be a little rather slow because there's lots of detail in it. We can go back to that base map here. And just give it a second to catch up. We can notice as we zoom in, we get quite a few features. Might be a little bit slower now that we're downloading as well. But you can see here we've got contour lines. So that's helpful for us. And again, I talked a little bit about the basic plus and premium version. Down here in the bottom, by clicking that button here, we have an option for the map. We can change whether the map is light in color, dark in color, or if we've got satellite imagery, but that's limited to that plus and pro customers. So let's close that. And if we want to go back and check on the download of this offline map, we can just hit the back button here up at the top. And we can see that we're downloading at 4%. So as soon as this is finished downloading, we'll start working on the other methods that we can bring in maps.